Hi, this is Di, the bass playing mom, and today we're going to look at some bass playing memes. So I love a good joke about playing bass. A lot of them are written about men, but I'm sure some of them translate for female bass players. So let's dive in. He just got a bass. Why is he already on eBay again? Okay, sometimes one is not enough. Case in point. There's no reason to be on eBay, is there? Does awesome bass solo. No one remembers his name. I think that's a theme that we're going to see, is that maybe the bass player is the most underappreciated member of the band. Plays world's best bass solo. Looks like he is ironing. That would be John Entwistle, and it's true, he did kind of remain motionless. I was a more animated bass player when I was younger, and I have noticed now I'm playing harder and harder music and trying to play harder fingerings, and I become less and less animated as I age, and so it may be true. Bassists be like, yeah, this is just my portable rig. I'm fortunate that there's already an amp where I play, but I know one of the guys on the team hauls in all of his gear, and mine is, it's heavy, and the wheels on it need like WD-40, so it's like, wee, 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 wee. It doesn't feel macho when you're pushing it, that's for sure. He said he was a musician, but he was just a bass player. Bass players are musicians too. Now drummers, it's questionable. Bass players are musicians. You don't need more strings. You need more practice. There's Jaco Pastorius. Yeah, definitely. Foundation of the band. Often confused for the roadie. Little underappreciated sometimes. Amp cuts out during. Amazing bass solo. No one notices. On this line, Charles Trippey told me that what he did was his wife didn't know, well, when she was his girlfriend, didn't know the difference between the bass part and other parts of the music. And so he actually just played some music and cut all the bass out so she could see the difference. It does make a difference. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. The bassist in that band is hot, said no one ever. Why? No love for the bassist. Okay, I agree with this one 100%. No bassist, and you say you have a band. No kidding. That just happened to me. The Newsboys show. For half the show, there was no bass player. They just used the bass keys. It's not the same thing. For those of you who aren't musicians, I will explain this one. Those of you who are know exactly what it means. So, a dude in a drum kit means a dude with a girl. A dude in a guitar means a dude with two girls. A dude who's the lead singer, 4 girls. A dude that's a bass player, all by himself. And a dude that plays keys, has cats, lots of cats. There's no reality to that. Okay, this guy plays the bass in a band. He's a great bass player. See? Nobody cares. Oh man, he's like pointing him out. Look, he's a great bass player. And they're like, it's so easy. Even a bass player could do it. I like this band. Almost broke up because of a scandal. Bassist had a beer. See, the bassist rise above the scandal. Or maybe it's just not that interesting. This guy's dorky look. He looks like Hank Green. Joins a local band as the bassist. Why? Why is there no love? Studied guitar for years, becomes a bassist in a band. That is true. Some of the best guitar players I know are also bass players. I always question that, but I guess there's just never enough bass players. Guitarist. Yeah, we discussed that at the band meeting. Bassist. What band meeting? I think the bass players are in the band meetings. Maybe not. Lead guitarist told me how to play a bass line. I have no freedom. I like suggestions. I like suggestions better if they're like telling me what fret or note to play. When the guitar player starts pushing your fingers on the frets, it can be kind of embarrassing. Just tell me what to play. I don't care. Sir, we found the Rebel bass. Get it? Get it? Rebel bass. I made a video of ugly basses. Eye in the Sky. You should check it out. I became a bass player, and now girls unfriend me on Facebook. I don't think people unfriend you because you became the bass player. I think maybe you were a little nerdy to be the bass player. All right. And this is my favorite. This is what happens to me all the time. Plays bass, gets told, nice guitar. Yeah, it's all true. Nope, unfortunately, he'll remain a bass player. Some things cannot be cured surgically. I am living proof. Okay, do you think Paul McCartney really said this? I don't know if he really said this. None of us wanted to be the bass player. In our minds, it was a fat guy who played at the back. I don't know if Paul McCartney really said that. You can let me know down in the description. Leave a link, not down in the description, down in the comments. Leave me a link. Did Paul McCartney really say that? Playing bass. You can always sleep in your station wagon. Okay, if you're the bass player, you do have to have a big vehicle. I was just looking at a different car. My car's 16 years old now and it's starting to need a lot of repairs, and I really would like something under warranty and brand new car, and they show you the trunk and I'm just like, one, they were charging like $150 to have it carpeted. It has to be carpeted. And two, I wasn't sure if my bass would fit. So when I go car shopping, I'm actually gonna have to bring like this and like test it out. Because if the bass doesn't fit, the car's no good. I won't buy like a hatchback of any kind or a sports utility vehicle because I have to have a trunk so that my bass is completely concealed so it doesn't get stolen to and from the gig. Mama, I think I'm in love with the bass player. That's okay, honey. At least he's not a drummer. Hey, that would be fun, the drummer at least. You're not a fan of a band unless you know the bass player's name. Yes, that should be a rule. This one is from the Babylon Bee, and they have been hitting nothing but home runs lately. They are so funny. If you don't know the Babylon Bee, it's like the Christian version of The Onion, but all their jokes are about church and belief systems and things. Church bassist dies during worship set. No one notices for 3 weeks. I think it would take maybe 3 hours before I mean, come on. We clear our gear out. Wouldn't they notice my gear was still on stage? I'm not sure. I can't be sure. Here's the fake article. Chesterton, Virginia. Local church bassist Jimmy Hammer-on O'Toole tragically died of a heart attack during a recent worship set at Overkill Community Church, but no one noticed for a full 3 weeks. Sources at the church confirmed Tuesday. O'Toole keeled over right in the middle of "What a Beautiful Name" and died on the spot, but the service continued as normal without anyone taking note of the dead bass player. When the worship band finished, they exited the stage, even stepping over his body. The pastor preached for a full 25 minutes and the band returned for a second set, all without anyone taking note of the recently passed bass guitarist. The next 2 Sundays went by without anyone looking O'Toole's direction until finally a janitor discovered him while trying to get some old VBS glitter off the stage carpet that evening. We're really sorry to hear that our bassist has gone to be with the Lord, said Pastor Lucas Martin. What was his name again? I think it started with a P. Anyway, we're going to miss him. Not his bass lines, of course, but just the man in general. I think in-ear monitors are part of the problem because when everybody's got in-ears on and have talkback mics, the bass player does not. Even the drummer could like lean into like the hi-hat mic or the snare mic, but the bass player's got nothing. So I have no way to communicate outwardly with the rest of the team. And so I can't be sure they would notice if I'd, you know, gone to be with Jesus. Such is life as a bass player. If you have any more memes for me, I would love for you to send me on my Twitter account, realbeal2111.
And of course, you can link in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and check out these videos. I have more funny videos over here and then some that YouTube picked out just for you. Bye.